Hi, how are you? It's the KrAzY Show with Katherine, and it has been like a few weeks since I put a video out there. Although, if you weren't paying attention, you would probably never notice. And I know when I first started doing these videos, my target was to get one video every week, and then it just never worked out. Or I just didn't choose it, I guess. And today here I am. And what I really want to talk to you about today is failure and success. So Shannon O'Hara, I did a 3-part series with her called The Business of Succeeding. And oh wow, she has opened my eyes to so many different possibilities, points where I was sticking myself, and wow. So for those of you who don't know, I'm Katherine Oster, and I am a certified facilitator with Access Consciousness. And Access Consciousness is this really weird, crazy, pragmatic set of tools that you can use anywhere or anytime in your life to change anything or to create anything. And I've been playing with these tools for 5 or 6 years now. And so Shannon O'Hara, so Gary Douglas and Dane here are the co-founders of Access, and Shannon is Gary Douglas's daughter. And she's amazing and brilliant. And so what's been coming up for me is, so I was a bars facilitator before I became a certified facilitator. And the choice to become a certified facilitator has changed a lot, actually, in my life, believe it or not. And it's different than I thought it was going to be. So that really showed me how many definitions I had of what being a certified facilitator was. And things are showing up really different. And I haven't actually acknowledged the choice that I've made for a greater change in my life and actually in the world. So, yeah. So anyway, so this Business of Succeeding call series, because I was judging myself actually as a failure. I was judging myself as a failure certified facilitator. And the last couple of classes that I've hosted or attempted to host, because they didn't go, have been failures in quotation marks. I posted a foundation class in June, and there was some interest, and then coming up to the class, the interested people had other stuff come up for them and they didn't choose it. So, okay, cool. So we didn't have the class, and instead we went to our cabin for the weekend, which was actually a really nice gift in itself, because I hadn't been at our cabin yet in that summer because it's been busy. And so that was a gift, actually. And so I'm kind of noticing where maybe I'm not willing to receive the ease that's possible and really receive the gift of the other possibilities that came about. So I'm just going to do that now. And then this weekend, right now, today, as I'm talking to you, I was supposed to be hosting a 3.5-day class with Anna Jelenius. She's from Sweden, and we were going to do a class called Creating Unbridled Possibilities with Horses. And at one point, we actually had 7 or 8 people paid and registered. And then they started dropping like flies as we got closer. And about a week before, we only had 4 people left. And that just wasn't enough. It just didn't make sense. And so, yeah. So then I'm like, what is this? I'm destroying everything I'm creating. And just as I'm talking to you, actually, I'm becoming aware of how I'm still trying to create like I was before. And it's different now. So I wonder what question I can be asking to create in the way that I'm now, to create in the way that I'm now asking to create things, or the change that I'm asking for. So anyway, so instead of the class this weekend, actually, my husband, Travis, and I, and our kids are heading out tomorrow. We're going to the Enchanted Forest in BC for like almost a week. We'll be gone for 5 days. Yeah, 5 days. Count on my finger quickly. And yeah. So now this is another possibility that became available, because this is something that we wanted to do this summer, and I wasn't exactly sure when it was going to happen. So now we know. So we canceled the class, and then Travis and I were like, well, let's do this now. And boom, there we go. So I wonder what else is possible. And I wonder what actually spending this time with my family instead is going to create in my life. So now I want to say that I didn't judge myself as a failure, but that would totally be a lie. I did. And I was like, okay, so now what? Now what? So this Business of Succeeding call series was super timely. And I wrote down some little tidbits to share with you guys from the call, because it just totally blew my mind. So Shannon has a super, I would say, successful access business. She's created Talk to the Entities. She creates, I think, over $1 million a year with her access business. And it's like, what would it take for me to create that for me? What would that be for me? What can I duplicate from her that would work for me? And so what I wanted to share with you guys was like, so what's different about you? And I've been asking myself that question. What's different about me? What do I know that nobody else knows? And what did I come here to actually create? And I'm at a point right now where, and maybe even a lot of other certified facilitators experience this, and I'm like just copying it or mimicking what other people have created, but I could see how it would be easy right now to just give up and quit posting classes, right? But I am not giving up. And I'm asking, like, what else can I create? And what else can I be? And so what is different about you? And she says, every failure is one step closer to success. So I am now quite a few steps closer to success than I was 3 months ago. How does it get any better than that? Every mistake you make and every failure you have makes you greater for the next time. What if every mistake you make and every failure you have makes you greater for the next time? And what awareness did I gain from this? I mean, I guess an awareness would be that the energy wasn't always fully there. And even Anna, when we were talking, she commented, like, I was aware that August would have actually worked way better, but we just went ahead with July. And it's like, yeah, okay. So now that gives us a stronger sense of trust in ourselves. And are you willing to trust you no matter what? And I guess I'm also getting that trust in myself on a greater level. So how does it get any better than that? You learn through mistakes. So those are some of the learning points. And are you willing to fail in order to succeed? Are you willing to fail in order to succeed? Am I willing to fail in order to succeed? And what am I wanting to succeed at? Like, truly, what is this all about for me? Because until you get clear on that, then how do you know if you haven't actually already succeeded? Yeah. And what if you will only ever succeed through failure? What if you will only ever succeed through failure? And I think she shared this quote too. I don't know if it was Einstein or somebody else, but success is moving from failure to failure without a loss of enthusiasm. Success is moving from failure to failure without a loss of enthusiasm. Here I am. I'm still enthusiastic and I'm sharing with you my failures to give you, to share with you that, like, where are you judging yourself as failing that you're not really? Because what if that failure is one step closer to the success that you are asking for? And can you actually fail if you never give up? Like, really, can you actually fail if you never give up? So if I chose right now to like totally give up on what I want to create and quit posting classes, quit sharing the tools, then I would be a failure. But just because some of my classes didn't go, that's not failing, because I'm not giving up. Never give up, never give in, and never quit. And that has gotten me here. Like, that has gotten me to having my own indoor riding arena, to creating it myself, to creating a horse business, from training horses and teaching riding lessons, that supports having an indoor riding arena. I never gave in, I never gave up, and I never quit. Now, the question also becomes of receiving more. Otherwise, your doing just is kind of the doing. So what would it take for me to receive even more than I was before? And what is receiving? Receiving is like receiving more judgment from other people. Like, am I willing to have more people judge me? Am I willing to make more people uncomfortable and actually receive that and not make myself shrink smaller and disappear because they're uncomfortable? Yes, I am willing to receive that. Can you actually fail if you never give up? I fucking love that. Can you actually fail if you never give up? And what if every failure is a one step closer to success? And like, even on our farm, we have had a lot of stuff come up over, like, I've been more involved with the farm in the past 5 or 6 years, but before that, I know, like, there was some rough times. Like, we lost a field of canola, a half section, a field of canola to hail this year, like totally destroyed. But that's the risk we take every year, and we know that that's always a possibility, and we're not going to give up on it. Like, we're not going to quit just because of that. So when I look at my business from the big picture, what if this one class was one field, and okay, so this year it got hailed on, or this one time it got hailed on and nobody showed up? Well, that's okay. Am I going to quit seeding that field and just give up on it? Fuck no. I'm going to grow soybeans there next. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. It's still there. So, like, what other point of view can you take of what you have going on? And I just love, what if every failure is one step closer to success? Yeah. So, and on our farm, I mean, we're willing to do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. We never give up, we never give in, and we never quit. And we farm with my brother-in-law and his wife, and we all have that point of view. Like, we all put in 1,000,000%. And our farm has been probably for like 13 years now. So it's now becoming, a more established business, that we are able to benefit from it more now than we were before. In the beginning, we had to support it a lot. We all had outside jobs. We worked off the farm for like a lot of years, and now we don't have to, because our business is more established and now it's looking after us. And Glenise Hughes, she gave me that analogy of a business. Like in the beginning, it's a baby, and then as it grows up, it starts to support you. So, and then now I need to acknowledge that my access business is a baby, and yes, I need, like, it's not supporting me yet. So how much space can I be, and what else can I do to contribute to my baby growing? And I want to thank you for watching this video, because actually me even just talking about it right now on the video is creating so much more space around it. You know, I'm not hiding it in the dark and making it wrong. It's like, and what if it doesn't matter? And what if every failure is one step closer to success? So how does it get any better than that? I think there was maybe one more that I wrote down that I really wanted to share on this video. Oh yeah, that was a swimming analogy. So Shannon says, you cannot succeed without failing, and you cannot swim without getting wet. Like, that cracked me up. You cannot succeed without failing, because like you never get it bang on the first time. Like you never get it. And what is getting it right anyway? I mean, what if I got it exactly the right way it was supposed to be? And you cannot swim without getting wet. Like, that's not possible. You're not actually swimming then. That really made me laugh. So I just wanted to share this with you guys, and thank you so much. And I'm so excited for the holiday I get to have with my kids. I mean, and my family. I would have loved to have the class. And we are planning one for next summer. So if you're watching this and you want to come, or you were considering it, 2019, baby, it's going to be fucking bigger and better than ever. So wherever you are right now in your day, I wish you a fabulous time. What can you fail at? And then what success are you stepping towards? So anyway, ciao. Until next time. Bye-bye.